Tanya Steele, editor-in-chief of Epicurious.com, and you're watching Around the World in 80 Dishes. Today we're checking out the quintessential dish of Poland, a pierogi. And I'm here with Chef Greg Zifchak. Did I say that correctly?
Zifchak.
Zifchak. Are you actually from Poland?
No, Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia, okay, so kind of close. Mm-hmm. So you would be a good instructor from the Culinary Institute to show me how to make pierogies.
Oh yeah, we make them all the time.
You do?
Yeah, big in my family. We make them a lot at home.
So do we start with the dough?
Yep.
Okay.
First of all, we're going to do a blending of the dough by putting the flour into the bowl. And then if you just make a well in the center of that.
Yep.
And then we add the oil to the center.
Okay, just regular oil?
And then 1 egg.
Okay.
And then you take the egg and start to beat it just the center without getting the flour. And then we add water, 1 cup. You blend that together.
Can I get the flour in?
A little bit is fine.
Okay.
You want to mix that egg into the water first and then start working the flour in.
Okay.
And you slowly work that flour into the center.
Slowly, okay.
Well, you don't want to bring it in all at one time.
I see, okay. And then you get your hands in there?
You can clean that off, flour your hands a little bit, and then start bringing the flour in. Make a nice, smooth, elastic dough. Try to work it into the center.
Like, here, you show me the proper technique.
Bring it to the center.
Oh, okay.
Bring it to the center. Bring it to the center, forming one smooth dough.
So after you've done that, you take and you've incorporated all of this flour.
Then you move it to a board, and you knead it for 8 minutes. That's to create more of that gluten.
And when you're kneading, if you just want to show me here.
We move it to the board.
Show me a classic kneading technique.
You want to push it all into a nice smooth dough to the center.
So you do that for 8 minutes.
8 minutes, and that creates gluten into the dough and makes it nice and elastic to hold the dumpling together.
I see. Okay, Chef, so we've just kneaded the dough, and we're going to let it rest for 20 minutes.
Needs to rest.
And now we're going to make the filling?
Yep.
Okay, so what do we do to make the filling?
Okay, we need to cook the potatoes, and we're going to put a pot of water on for that. We have some salt in this water already.
And they're just regular russet potatoes?
Regular russet potatoes. You could use yellow potatoes if you like. We cut them in chunks to make it a little faster for them to cook. Try to make the chunks relatively even. And then we're going to drain this water, put it right into the hot water, and cook them until soft.
Okay.
So I'm just going to move them around to make it even. Put the lid on. And then we wait until it simmers, and it's going to take approximately 10 minutes for them to become tender.
Okay, and you've got some potatoes that are cooked?
Yep.
Okay. So
they were just drained and dried, and now we add the cheddar cheese, some salt, pepper, and nutmeg. And
is it important that these potatoes are really dry?
Right, they should be nice and chalky like you see here. So we put them back on the heat for about a minute to evaporate the excess moisture.
Okay.
And then we can mash them a little bit, or you can mash them with the cheese in there so it all melts in there good.
Which do you prefer? Do you think it's good?
We can start it a little bit and then add the cheese.
Okay, I've got a
So you can do it either with a masher or with a blender. You can just mash it a little bit with the blender and then turn it on low speed.
Okay. There we go. Okay. So then we add some cheese. Should I add all of it?
Okay. 6 ounces.
And what kind of cheese is this?
Cheddar. Nice sharp cheddar.
Yum. And then we add the salt and pepper? Should I add?
No, not all that.
You're going to do it.
Nutmeg is very, very strong, so we just put a pinch of nutmeg in. But you have to watch your salt because there's salt in the cheddar cheese.
Oh, okay.
You just mash those bigger ones down a bit.
So, Chef, does that look like it's
it's nice and smooth. The cheese kind of melted in there.
Okay.
And I think we're ready to roll out the dough.
Great.